A teen is facing serious charges after allegedly throwing fireworks into crowds in Sterling Heights.
It was all caught on camera. Look at this video. It happened Friday night during the annual Sterlingfest. You can see an officer and his canine standing near the fireworks. The officer injured, the dog emotionally scarred.
7 News Detroit reporter Demetrius Sanders spoke to police and a nearby gas station manager. He has much more on this scary situation, including how technology helped investigators to find their suspect.
When those fireworks were thrown, police say it caused quite the chaos amongst crowds who were in the area trying to enjoy Sterlingfest, and considering the circumstances, they're glad it didn't have a worse outcome. Around 10:30 Friday night, as people were clearing out the carnival area of Sterlingfest at Dodge Park, this happened. Several fireworks were thrown into the crowd of a few hundred.
People weren't sure if it was explosions or explosives or gunfire or fireworks. So people started running. It was pretty chaotic, and ultimately it also exploded near one of our officers, causing some injury to his arm.
Shortly after, you can see on the right side of your screen, another set of fireworks were thrown into a crowd, this time at a nearby BP gas station, creating the potential of a very dangerous situation.
Even though we have a lot of safety features, you just want to not chance it.
Fortunately, police say no attendees of the festival were sent to the hospital. Police were able to locate a suspect in less than 24 hours using footage from the BP and cameras with AI technology that were brought in specifically for Sterlingfest.
It's gathering information, a color shirt, certain type of shorts, pants, whatever it might be, colored shoes, black hair, tall, certain height. It's evaluating all that. And then when you plug that all in the system, it's able to track and gives you people that meet that description.
A 16-year-old accused of throwing the fireworks is facing 3 felonies, including possession of explosives with intent to terrorize and placing explosives near property causing injury. The latter charge, a 25-year felony.
These are explosive fireworks, and you throw it in the mix of it, how are you not going to hurt anybody? And obviously, let alone the scare that it puts into everybody.
And while the intent of the accused teen is unclear, Bastianelli says this should serve as a reminder to young people to make sound decisions.
Major festivals like this, a lot of people are there to have good times. There's a lot of families, They don't need to be affected negatively because some kids don't want to be smart.
In Sterling Heights, Demetrius Sanders, 7 News Detroit.
Now to an update on the murder of Oakland County Sheriff's Deputy Bradley Reckling. Today, 18-year-old Raymond DeBose pleading guilty to first-degree murder of a police officer and felony firearm charges. That's according to the Wayne County prosecutor.
Yeah, and we're told the defense and prosecutors have agreed to a sentence of 35 to 60 years in prison. 2 other teens charged in connection with the case already pled guilty to other crimes, including conducting a criminal enterprise tied to stolen vehicles.
Now to Wayne, where crews are working to protect homes from possible lead exposure by replacing lead service lines.
It's a project 7 News Detroit's Randy Wimbley learned about when he spent the day in Wayne, looking for stories that matter to the community.
For health and safety, this is a very important project for the city of Wayne.
Well, tonight we're hearing from experts about this project and learning how Wayne's residents will be affected.
One house, one lawn, one line at a time. So this is what we pulled out.
Yeah, this was at the meter setting. This was the lead line coming in from outside at the shutoff valve going to the water meter.
The city of Wayne has been replacing hundreds of lead service lines over the past 2 years.
The lead can leach back into the water, which can be toxic to anybody, children, pregnant women.
The small city's Herculean efforts prompted by the Flint water crisis and the jarring realization that some of the service lines delivering water to thousands of residents posed a health risk.
Back in 2022, we were doing our routine lead testing that Eagle requires us to do, and we exceeded the action level. So when we exceeded the action level, we knew we had to start doing something.
David Schmidt, Wayne's Assistant Public Works Director, says the city began pulling records identifying about 400 service lines to replace. But that figure quickly ballooned as they began going into homes.
So at this point, we've replaced 879 lines since 2023. And on our known lead list, we believe we have about 60 left.
Hopefully I'm in that 60.
Is it encouraging knowing that the city is replacing these lead lines?
It helps a lot. I've been here 50 years. It's time they do it.
Janet Keir has lived at her home in Wayne for half a century and claims to have seen the impact of lead in water firsthand through her brother who lived in Flint during the water crisis.
And he's got asthma and really bad anxiety. He has full oxygen. He can't walk down to the 7-Eleven without his oxygen. So, and he's 63 years old.
But replacing hundreds of service lines is a huge financial burden, and one that the city of Wayne simply could not shoulder alone. Wayne secured grants and nearly $5 million in state funding in the 2023 budget to help bankroll the project. Each service line replacement cost about $8,000. And the city should have this project wrapped up by the end of the year. In Wayne, I'm Randy Wembley, 7 News Detroit.